Howdy folks, Glory Berry here, still in and around Bendigo. Had a little stand I got from somewhere, but one of the legs just broke off it, so I'm holding my phone camera. I'm at Crusoe Reservoir, see out there. Yeah, I thought I'd do a little cool little progress catch-up video. Haven't been doing too much, just kind of surviving. As I've said in other videos, when you live in a van, a lot of your time's around, when we're going to have a shower, or, getting supplies or whatnot. Got a little scratch on my nose. I literally, one of my long nails just scraped me as I was doing my hair up one morning. Looks like I got it in a fisticuff. Now, there's something I wanted for ages that I ended up buying today that I wanted to show you. I've got one hand because I've got to hold the camera. Check out this. So I'll explain what it is. That's the sheath. This here is a puku knife. Comes razor sharp, which is, even a lot of good knives, they don't come razor sharp, which is interesting. So this is a Martini, it's a Finnish knife, puku knife, the country Finland. This knife is a knife that's versatile, so anything from carving to bushcraft. So you can imagine why I wanted it, and it's a nice steel, well made. It's got the branding Martini, something Martini. They're really good, guys. Very versatile knife. I'll be using it for carving, just as a bush knife. It's a good size. It's not massive, but it's not tiny. They've got these distinct wet molded kind of cases. So the history of these knives, they're like pretty much, if you actually look at the history, they're Nordic. They're pretty much a Viking bush knife. How cool is that? It is like a Viking bush knife, and I must talk like this if I am a Viking. Yeah, anyway, I actually do have Viking blood in me. There's an interesting fact. Someone in my family did a DNA test. Yeah, so I guess if I was to talk about just where I'm at spiritually and stuff, like I said, I've got no expectations. I'm just kind of seeing how things pan out. As usual, it's easy for me to be impatient being in a van. Like I said, it can be a real fight just to physically get stuff done too. Draining in ways you wouldn't expect for me. I feel like I'm buying my time a little bit again, which is normal. Just trying to just focus on God and learning. I'm always learning. I always feel like I'm learning. I actually went to a like a homeless shelter thing for showers and stuff, and it's quite amazing what people do and how they help people, and just the people I'm meeting, like homeless people and people that are hard done by in so many ways. Yeah, like I just naturally find myself chatting to these people. It's funny, the place I go to, there's a bit of commotion a couple of times, and just people that are, it doesn't happen all the time. but just sometimes you can get someone that's under the influence or troublemakers or whatever. It's definitely doesn't speak for everyone, and it's amazing how many people I'm bumping into and just God appointed bump-ins, so to speak. God making things happen. I had a really good chat with a young girl today that was oh, sorry, I just got a bit of a wood chip up my butt. Sitting on a log here. But yeah, I had a good conversation with this young girl that was volunteering, and it was really cool, just sharing a bit about my journey and stuff. I got to remember to direct people to my YouTube. I mean, if people don't know, you know what I mean. Oh, another thing. I'll just dig it out. So you know how I use alcohol burners? This is a really nice Swedish one. It's I have a similar one that I had in one of my, my purifying water gone wrong. So you take a little lid off. Sorry, I'm trying to do it with one hand. So it's much like my other one. It's like a cool brassy. I just like that. I bought it. Didn't really need another one, let's be honest. But it's kind of what I'm about. Can we justify this? But it's got a wick in the inside of these walls. I didn't know that, and the other one does too. So it kind of soaks up the alcohol you put in there, or methylated spirits, or denatured alcohol. But yeah, got that little cooker. This brand, I've got the brand already. I didn't bring the box, but this brand you can also buy, like, I didn't want to spend that much, but like the air windshield kind of setup, cooking setup. Maybe I will get that one day in the future. I kind of have a cooking setup, but not something's bit me. It's itchy and it's gone swelled up a bit. But yeah, I want to get. It'd be good to have a wind block kind of setup. Yeah, so that's where I've kind of been at. Not doing any camping as far as out in the bush, and I was actually planning to make a fire and cook some steaks on it at this spot, but it's just a bit too much kerfuffing, and I'm a little bit exhausted from my day. Had a pretty early morning, and just trying to stay on the straight and narrow mentally, and I guess I keep talking about it, but in my situation, so I guess I could go anywhere, and then I'm not really bound anywhere at the moment. But I want God's purpose for my life, and I don't want to just go anywhere, as I've said in other videos. One thing I am realizing and seeing is just, and not, it's not a bad thing, but it can be if it messes you around. But just people's perspective and opinions about what you should do or what you could do, and just the power of people speaking into things, whether they mean it or not. I feel like I could say a lot about that, but yeah, do be careful, guys, because just someone saying something as little as you should do this, or why don't you do this, it can feel almost like a life and death situation. There's a lot of reasons for that, and it's a lot of stuff I'm discovering, which is why even when people mean well and they're good people and they have opinions about you or for you, or expectations for you. You have to be on guard. You have to be careful. Yeah, and I feel for if you don't know your identity and you don't know where you're going, or you don't know what your dreams are, because I think even if you do have a clear path, that can sway you. And if you don't have a clear path, far out, how people are swayed. And this is something I run into with people, and people run into. I also got something else. It's a case I made ages ago. Got my sling in there. Also got this little English pocket knife. It's really good quality. I'll tell you about it, right? So, hang on, I'll just put my phone here. Hello. So, it's a really, I can't see the brand, I need to zoom in on it, but it's a really nice quality one. It's razor sharp because I sharpened it. Look at this little English pocket knife. And it's beautiful, and it's a razor sharp. I've sharpened it. But I got that, right, and it's a really nice one. Oh, a little duck in front of me. Check it out, little duck creature, water hen. Can you see it? Ducking and diving, spinning and gramming, when milk combining, nanny, bracket floor, drop it. There you go. Look at that, rapper duck. Oh, yeah, anyway. So I got it from his shop. Oh, sorry. I got it from this shop. It's like an antique shop, and it's overpriced. It's just become this overpriced thing. I've got opinions on that, but I'll leave it there. They had all these pocket knives, and they just put all these big prices on them, and no one knew what. You could tell they don't know what they're pricing. And this one, I think they can't remember how much I paid, but it was worth it. And they just had a small price on it, and I remember thinking, yeah, because if you look at it from the outside, you just think it's just some cheap little pocket knife, but it's actually a really nice one. So I'm really happy I got that little English one. Find out what brand it is sometime. But yeah, folds up nice. Cool, eh? And that is nice and small, sharp, 2 blades on it. Hypothetically, something goes blunt while you're using the other one, you got the other one. But it's compact, goes in my little pouch there with my sling. If I had a tripod set up, I could have shown you my sling. It's a bit hard with one hand and trying to operate the camera. I'm next to a trail path behind me there. There's 2 ladies walking. I can't see them, I can hear them. I can't see ya. I can't hear ya. You smell like crap. Nah, that's... Yeah. Sorry, I'm just remembering a movie. But, yeah, so... So that's the thing I'd say, just how you're very vulnerable when you don't have family close by or a people as well. And that's a lot of what I experience, even though I'm very sure who my father is, who God is to me, who I am to God. It's very easy to feel swayed and caught up in people's opinions. And people don't repay in kind, in the sense, quite often, I'll be very clear. I came here. I said I don't have expectations. Be very vocal about that. Yet people, they do. They have expectations for me, and to be conscious of that, and I need to be conscious of that. People might. I'm fairly aware of things, certain things. There's things I'm probably oblivious to. There's things God keeps us from, for sure. I can think of a lot of things in my life that God kept me from until I was ready. And who knows how much things are kept from me now because I couldn't handle them. One thing I'd say is in some ways I feel weaker than I ever have. And in ways it matters, I feel stronger than I ever have. Love you guys. Please keep liking and sharing. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Thank you for everyone's support. I'm just I guess I feel like it is exciting for me, but as far as YouTube goes, it hasn't been too exciting what I've been doing or haven't been doing. I still haven't done carving in a while. It's very cold in the mornings. But and again, it's something I've talked about. Having bad feet. I'm glad I'm not. I can manage my feet. I'm not pushed to be in pain. In a lot of ways, and it's not all good, guys. In a lot of ways, I am my own man, and look at him, little fella. Look at that. He's got personality. Just assuming his gender. Look at you ducking and diving. Look at you, little cutie. Look at that little creature. I think it's like a water hen. It's not a duck. So this is Crusoe Reservoir. Or Reservoir. There was some nice peaceful music for you. Love you guys. I think that's everything for now. Like I said, it's I feel like it's pretty boring, has been for a while. Stay with me, but I'll keep you posted. Peace out.